Have you ever felt how a place can hold memories so powerful that just by seeing a simple drawing on a blackboard, your heart immediately connects to two names, Jimin and Jungkook? Hello everyone. Welcome back to Jikook Moment, the home of untold stories that somehow feel so real. Today, we're diving into a heartwarming discovery, a humble blackboard at the Korean restaurant Antoya in New York, one that reveals the emotional connection between two BTS stars and rekindles the beautiful memories surrounding the a-year stay, anniversary. Are you ready to unravel the symbols, codes, and subtle moments that quietly weave a special bond between them? Because this one is more than just a coincidence. A fan had a touching encounter when she discovered a blackboard at the Korean restaurant Antoya in New York, adorned with drawings of Chimmy and Cooky, representative characters of Jimin and Jungkook. This place is no stranger to fans, as both BTS members visited the restaurant twice in 2023. This discovery not only recalls their time in the city but also coincides with growing anticipation for the a-year stay anniversary, a moment that holds deep meaning for those who have followed Jikook's journey with love and devotion. A handwritten message on the board reads, "Find out where we sit," almost like a clue that something special is being prepared in that very spot. A shared memory possibly being revived either by the restaurant or the fan community. The AYS anniversary isn't just another date. It's a symbol of a bond that has grown over time. Every place they visited, every word they wrote, every subtle gesture, they all form part of a collective memory living in the hearts of fans. It's hard not to pause and reflect on the string of coincidences that, on the surface, might seem like ordinary moments. But in the context of Jikook, such coincidences often carry deeper meaning. Just recently, for example, fans noted a pattern. When Jungkook left the city, Jimin posted a video of a cat. And when Jungkook returned, Jimin posted a similar one again. For those who observe closely, this wasn't trivial. Cats, in their dynamic, carry symbolic weight. In Jimin's past Twitter posts, when mentioning Jungkook's name, he often included small paw prints, a gentle yet meaningful symbol. They even once referred to themselves as the Calico Cat Team. At first glance, it might seem insignificant, but this pattern has recurred over time, creating a subtle thread that's hard to dismiss. What makes this even more interesting is that Jimin rarely shares stories via Instagram story. So, when he does, it draws attention. This connection recalls the times when Jungkook would go live while Jimin was away, almost as if they were trying to maintain closeness through quiet, public gestures rich with meaning. So the question arises, are they communicating through subtle codes? Could this be their quiet, nearly intimate way of sharing something deeper with those who know how to read between the lines? Maybe, though some might dismiss it as overthinking. But when it comes to Jimin, where coincidence is rarely just that, every move feels like part of a silent language understood only by a few. In one episode of Run BTS, fans, especially from the Chinese community, highlighted a detail that might escape the average viewer. Jungkook picked up Jimin's shoes and also took notice of his sweater, showing concern beyond common courtesy. It wasn't just a sweet gesture, it reflected genuine intimacy and instinctive care for Jimin's well-being. One of the most touching moments was when Jungkook, holding Jimin's shoes, softly asked, "Does it hurt?" His tone was gentle and informal, the kind of speech one uses with someone close and trusted. Many fans agree that it wasn't just what Jungkook said, but how he said it that revealed romantic warmth. That kind of body language isn't rare. Over the years, Jungkook has shown what many fans call boyfriend behavior toward Jimin. Though it might stem from years of closeness, Jungkook's treatment of Jimin seems to carry a nuance distinct from his interactions with the other members. His consistent attention, unspoken concern, and affectionate gestures suggest a deepening bond that continues to evolve. The connection between Jimin and Jungkook, often referred to as Jikook, has sparked many interpretations. Not all are openly expressed, but one thing is clear, there is a shared sensitivity in their interactions. An emotional synchronization reflected in their gazes, in their word choices, and in meaningful silences. Perhaps we can't definitively state what has long been speculated, but we cannot deny that their relationship has a certain depth. Sometimes, it's the smallest details that most truthfully reveal what's real. As part of the Are You Sure anniversary, one cannot overlook one of the most intimate and symbolic moments between Jimin and Jungkook during their time in New York. A simple episode, when Jungkook approached Jimin's bed to wake him up, transformed into a scene brimming with tenderness and closeness that's hard to forget. Instead of merely waking Jimin, Jungkook laid down beside him. This seemingly spontaneous act showed how natural it felt for him to be by Jimin's side, as if the space between them no longer needed explanation or boundaries. What followed was a silent play, caught on camera. Jungkook resting his head on Jimin's legs, then hugging him from behind, closing the distance between them until it nearly disappeared. Jimin chuckled, gently resisting with a playful protest, but Jungkook's clingy affection melted his defenses. The hug wasn't just a hug. The way Jungkook wrapped himself around Jimin, how he nestled behind him, conveyed a sense of safety, comfort, and love. It felt like a routine, a little habit perhaps often shared when the cameras weren't rolling. Then, Jungkook gently patted the small of Jimin's back, with a motion so natural, not like something new, but something that had been done many times before. That's what made the moment so powerful, not just recorded on camera, but engraved in the hearts of those who witnessed it. That brief moment carried a unique energy. It wasn't just a moment between two friends. There was body language full of routine, warmth, and deep emotional connection. In silence, in the seemingly meaningless play, in the familiar embrace, Jungkook and Jimin revealed something that perhaps words couldn't express, but could be deeply felt. That's why this moment has become one of the most treasured memories for fans. Because in its simplicity, in its unscripted nature, Jungkook and Jimin showed something beyond friendship. They revealed a depth, not always explainable, but undoubtedly felt by anyone watching with an open heart. In a world where everything can be staged, it's often the small, natural, unscripted things that serve as the most honest proof of two souls' closeness. Jikook isn't just a name. It's a journey, a wordless language, a hug caught on camera, but felt even more deeply in the heart. Thank you for watching until the end. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss more meaningful Jikook moments. See you in the next episode, and remember, in every silence, sometimes love is speaking.